What's up, y'all? Hold on, I'm coming. Sorry, y'all. Now I'm back. What's up, Mr. Thomas? How are you, RedEye 242? One of the neighbor kids wanted me to blow up his balloon, his basketball for him, but I don't know where my pump's at. I think it's over there buried behind all them clothes I got from my sister-in-law. How are you today, Mr. Thomas? Not doing too bad. Got a little bit of a headache, but at least it's not a migraine. We all know those are no fun. I hope you give Hercules plenty of belly rubs. There we go. Just trying to get the logo in the picture better. Everybody got any plans for the weekend? I hope anybody that's in the St. Louis area plans on attending Canacraft 3. I wish I was going, but can't always do what you want. You say he's an asshole every day. I don't believe with a face as cute as that, he can be an asshole every day. Give me a second, I gotta mute my notifications. Oh, well, but Thomas, you gotta work hard to play hard. That's what they say anyway. We're gonna play some RedEye, BlueEye here in a little bit. We're just hanging out. I'm eating popsicles because I got cotton mouth bad. And I ain't even smoked much weed today. Yeah, I have. Don't let me lie. Well, it sounds like you got a very busy week and weekend. Hi, Geisha. How are you, beautiful? You're RedEye 424, and I want to say Chris is 480. Hi, Pops. Nice to see you and Mama. I hope you're both doing well. Well, Pops, you're the second one on the list because you know Mama's got to go first. His cuteness fools everybody but you, huh? Yeah, we're just hanging out, getting ready to play some games. Play RedEye, BlueEye here in a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry I abandoned you last week. I had family in town and, you know. Right, Don, it's 70. I think the high here was 74 degrees today. It's beautiful outside. It's not supposed to be that warm in the middle of November. But it's great, and I hope they have wonderful weather for tomorrow. But, Dawn, you're always a little bit warmer than we are. Me too, Miss Keisha. But I got a 7-year-old's birthday party to go to tomorrow. That should be fun. He's such a sweetheart, though. Everybody ain't out and about here too much. That's exactly right. The flu and all that nasty upper respiratory infection crap's going around. I'm glad I don't have any kids in school to be bringing that stuff home to me. Y'all's gonna get mad at me, but guess what? I'm eating another popsicle. Keisha, if you and Kevin want to play our game. Did you get sick being up here too, Danny? I'm sorry. How are you, RedEye 400? It's nice to see you. I hope you remember to give your beautiful wife and daughter a hug for me when you got back. If not, Sailor needs to kick you in the shin so you'll remember next time. Did you get you some good applesauce when you got home, Danny? I love you, Danny. And for those of y'all that don't know, Daniel Conlon is my brother-in-law. So I got to give him shit. Okay. Well, you told him I said it. Well, close enough, I guess. Danny, I'm sure it is because there's a couple people up here that shit's kicking their ass. We are going to play RedEye, BlueEye, Miss Keisha. It's where I show you a card, and then you got to tell me if the next one's going to be red or blue. Well, hi, Miss Betty. How are you, RedEye 320? I hope you and Miss Alice are doing well. Miss Alice is 315. It's real simple. Any stoner can do it. And non-stoners can play it too. Yeah, I forget, Keisha, you're usually only here on Tuesday nights where we play the strain game. Well, Danny, I hope you get to feeling better. Sorry you got sick, but I'm glad you came and I'm glad I got to see you. Sorry about the circumstances, but maybe next time it'll be a happy visit. You know. But I'm over 2025. It just needs to move the fuck on. I'm done. Oh, well. You'll still have to tell her I said hi to her after hi, and I was asking about her. Oh, can somebody here? Let me see if I can do it. I need to tag Christy Gatto. It's her birthday today. She's probably busy, but still. Tag her and tell her happy birthday. I can't spell. There we go. Danny, we just need to plan a time sometime in March or so for me just to come down there and see you. But I ain't flying. I'll ride a bus before I'll fly. I'd rather drive, but the van, I don't know about that. That's a long drive. Come down there and we'll sit around your house and visit and go to flea markets and hold on, y'all. But we're about 12 minutes in, y'all, so we'll start playing the game here in a minute or so. Hi, Shane. How are you, RedEye 13? I hope you're having a good day. How's Bryson? I got you, Mr. Shane. Well, it might be cool as hell, Miss Keisha, but that means I have to get a real ID and a passport and all that fun stuff. I don't have any of that. Because now even for domestic flights, you've got to get a passport. Hi, Miss Gingerbirdis. How are you? RedEye 463, I think. Yes? Gotta love neighbors. I'm busy, Glock. Sorry. Yelling at my neighbors. Y'all don't mind me. It's the age, Shane. I'm telling you. It's got to be the age. Ooh, medicated banana bread. That sounds yummy. Yeah, Keisha, I was reading about that. That's a lot of trouble to go through just to get on a plane. Put me on a train as far south as I can go, and then I'll get on a bus and go the rest of the way. It'll be fine. I know a train will get me at least to Atlanta. I can ride a Greyhound bus from Atlanta to Orlando. It'll be fun. Might take me all day, but it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Will it really, Danny? Because I'll get on a train and come down there. I don't care if it takes a day and a half. But yeah, because a train, I don't need a passport or any of that. I just need my ID. We could do that too. You reserve the tickets far enough in advance, you can get them relatively cheap. I know you like to fly by the seat of your pants, but you know, not everybody has that ability. I'll get my kids or somebody to look after Holly. Because I won't drive in that big old city. No thanks. Happy birthday, Miss Christy. I hope you're having a good day. I told you Tuesday I would tag you on your birthday and wish you a happy birthday, so I remember to do what I said I would do. I hope you're having a great day. Well, see, I didn't know that. I was told trains didn't go to Florida. Shane, that's a very good point, too. But I don't know if I'd want to be on an Amtrak train when the engineer decides to pass either. But, it is what it is. I'll look into that and get back to you, Danny. Because Holly did good when I went to Arkansas as long as somebody was here to see her every day. So, I got you, Miss Christie. All right, couple more minutes. Give everybody a little bit longer to get here. We're only 16 minutes in. Plus, it'll give me a minute to finish my popsicle. Yes, I'm eating popsicles like a kid. It's okay. And then we'll smoke a joint. Well, a hitter. I don't have any joints rolled. And Danny, you'll be happy to know I quit smoking again. Well, almost. I ain't buying no more. I ain't bought none. Well, yeah, I did. I bought some. But I'm working on it. By next week, I'll be able to say I ain't had a cigarette in a couple days. Because y'all hold me accountable and I like it. I either did or didn't what? Ooh. I'm working on it because I still light cigarettes for friends. So I can't say I quit. I still light cigarettes and I take a couple puffs off of them before I put them down. But I'm working on it. Really, Keisha, I'm gonna have to try that because we used to drink that shit like it was going out of style when we were kids. Yummy. Dawn, I usually don't that first lighting a cigarette for somebody, that first ew usually gets me, and then I'm like, why did I do that? But I don't know how to explain it. It's like a compulsion. Excuse me. And the fact that most people around me smoke Newports just make that first hit even worse. Because I was not a menthol smoker. I will beat the stress. We can do this. All right, Mama Beth, are you ready to get your card? We're going to give Mama Beth a red card. Well, I ask because it's one of them. That first hit of the cigarette is always the roughest. And after not smoking a cigarette for a day or so, when you go to hit one, you'll be like, ew, what was that? Oh, congratulations, Mama Beth. It is blue. All right, Pops. Hi, Miss Angie Payne. How are you? RedEye number 106. You get a red card, Pops. Pops, I'm hoping that eventually I'll quit getting the urge to do it. Because I usually ask people if I can light their cigarette. And they're like, yeah, here. I was like, thank you. And I light it, and then I'm like, ugh, here, take it back. I don't want it. The way it seems to work. So I can't complain too much. by this time, by next Friday, I will be able to tell y'all I ain't had a cigarette in a couple days. By Tuesday, hopefully. Pop says the next one's going to be red, and it is. Hey, look at there, Pops. Congratulations. That means you're both on our Wheel of Winners. There's only like 6 people on my Wheel of Winners today, unless Keisha and them's going to play. Well, hi, Chris Trailer. How are you, RedEye 79? And how are you, Mr. Jeremy, RedEye 316? Okay, now there's 7 people on my list total. Oh, excuse me. Let me go get Mama Beth and Dawn and Pops put on the wheel so I can. I don't want to forget nobody, and we all know I do that. Because you know. All right, Miss Betty. Thank you. Oh, Miss Angie, I can imagine. My laundry is getting that way because I still ain't done it, even though I said I was gonna. I'm gonna sneeze again too. All right, hold on. Where'd the brass hitter go, y'all? Hold up. Oh, there it is. I need my lighter. I got you, Miss Keisha. Is Kevin gonna play? Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you, RedEye 369? Miss Betty, where'd you go? Oh, hey, look at there, y'all. It's even still loaded. Cheers. Y'all know you've been having too much fun at your house when you've got 3 different piles of weed on your table. From 3 different people. Just washed all your curtains, Miss Betty? I should probably do that when I quit smoking. My house probably wouldn't stink so bad. But Miss Betty, we're going to give you a blue card. Miss Betty. Y'all, I'm serious. I got different piles of weed all over across my table. Sorry. Trying to clean up this. I think it should be considered drug abuse when you scatter your weed everywhere and it just flies everywhere. Goodness. There we go. Miss Betty says the next one's going to be red, and it is indeed red. Congratulations. These scissors out my way. Okay. See, I have blackout curtains over my windows in my bedroom, and then I have them by the front door. Excuse me. All right, Miss Betty, we got you on our Wheel of Winners. RedEye number 13, Mr. Shane Mundy. I'm sure you're here, but I still got to wait for the magic word. And that lovely 30-second lag's just great. All right, Miss Cheryl, there was like 3 different piles of it on my table, and I just scooped it all together because, you know what? It all might be good weed, and it'll all taste better if you mix it together. We like fruit salad. Well, hi, Miss Brittany. How are you, RedEye 345? No, you're 456. My bad. Shane, you get a red card. Oh, hi, babe. You want to sit down? Shane, you got a red card. I'm not doing too bad, Miss Brittany. I'm working on quitting smoking again. Shane says blue. And it is indeed blue. We all remember that sound, don't we? Congratulations, Shane. Y'all, I got so much stuff all around this table. It's ridiculous. How are you, Miss Brittany? How's your beautiful wife? Miss Ginger Burdish, you are up next, RedEye 463. Keisha, does Kevin want to play? Because I can give him a number or a spot on the list. You're welcome, Shane. Thanks for playing. Cooking spaghetti. See, it's been a week for spaghetti because you're like the fourth person I've known that's had spaghetti besides myself in the last couple days. Now, my question for y'all is, do you just take the jarred sauce right into the pan, or do you doctor the jarred sauce? Because I highly doubt very few of us actually make it from scratch. That's okay, sweetheart. There's still a couple more people before you. I was just wanting to know if Kevin wanted to play. He's RedEye 479 or 480. I'm not sure. See? There you go. See, that's what I was asking, because some people do and some people don't. I don't usually add mushrooms because I seem to be the only one that likes mushrooms, but I do the rest of it because jarred pasta sauce is good, but you just got to doctor it just a little bit. Exactly, you got to doctor it just a little bit because ain't nobody got time to be making that shit from scratch no more. No, you might do it, but that doesn't mean you have time for it. There's a difference. Miss Ginger Burtis. Yes, I'm a firm believer in just about putting garlic in just about everything. Okay. Well, I figured I'd ask because I'm fully aware he can hear me because you're like me. You sit right there and have it up full volume. Everybody in the room can hear what you're watching. Which that reminds me. Hi, children. And no, I'm not talking to my own. I'm talking to Keisha's. All right, Miss Ginger. You get a red card. Because I forgot that other one was there. It fell off the pile a minute ago. So, Miss Ginger, is the next one going to be red or blue? Well, see, Shane, I'm just learning about all that because for a while I just got stuck in the habit of only using certain seasonings, and that's all I ever used. And I'm learning now because I've got this buttery garlic salt that I absolutely love now. And I picked it up one day because it sounded good. I don't think I use regular salt anymore. I use the buttery garlic salt on everything. Even my French fries when I make them homemade. Yeah, well, very true. I didn't know if you was in the front room. You could have been walking through the house. She says, I'll tell them when they service. Congratulations. Wait a minute. Miss Ginger said blue. Miss Ginger, I am sorry. It is red. But if you will hashtag second hit, we'll get you another card. Because everybody deserves a second chance. That's the way it works. You better rest and quit being so mean to Keisha. She gonna beat you up one of these days, boy. That's all I'm gonna say about it. She gonna beat you up. You keep it up. I owe you a kick in the butt for that. Yes, ma'am. It's made by Kinder's, Brittany. I got it at Walmart. All right, Miss Ginger. There's a blue card. Why am I trying to hand you the Uno cards? Because I was handing you everything else, I guess. I knew that was coming. She says blue. Oh, look at there, Miss Ginger. Congratulations. I was nervous there for a minute. Congratulations, Miss Ginger. And now it's turn for the birthday girl. Birthday girl, Miss Christie. Y'all, why do I still get excited hearing things like cowboy? Well, it's not funny, but it will be in about 5 years. That's highly embarrassing and very rude. I'd have kicked you right in your shin. I wouldn't have given a shit. And I'd have used my heel so it hurt. See, Miss Angie, my son got one, and I said the same thing as I'd rather drink regular vanilla Coke. I don't know what secret they put in that holiday vanilla Coke, but it is not the same. It was not funny, but it will be in about 5 years. I'd have kicked you right in your shin. I don't care. Cancer be damned, I'd have kicked you in your shin anyway. Chris Trailer, where's that fucking pothead at if the birthday girl's not still here? I'm good for right this second. Thank you, though. Because otherwise I'm going to start coughing and I can't talk and cough. Well, I can, but it doesn't usually turn out very well. All right, Chris Trailer. Look at there. Look at there, Chris Trailer. What are the odds that you called a yellow card before it ever showed up? Would you like a dab before you go sit over there? It might make you'd be surprised how helpful a dab can be.
It might knock me out.
Is that what it is, Miss Angie? I didn't think about that, but that makes sense. I know you told me yellow originally. That's why I said, would you look at that? And I'll get your name written down on the yellow. And thanks for coming and playing. Now you can just sit back and listen and smoke your bong. Miss Brittany, yes, ma'am. You have time to go make a phone call. Here, I'll let you go first. Let me get Mr. Chris Trailer written down. Because there's like 3 people ahead of you, Miss Brittany. Go put Chris Trailer on the wheel. Oh, excuse me. Chris, is it you that has the birds? There's somebody that pops up and visits with me that has birds. And I want to say it's you. Be careful. Dab time, y'all. Oh. I've been throwing shit around, as you can tell. I just about threw that on the floor. I ain't seen Miss Christy Gatto come back. Birthday girl. I like them little birds, Chris. I think they're amazing, but I don't have the patience for birds. Cheers, y'all. Seahorse is finally warm. You're all right, birthday girl. You have a red card, Chrissy. We don't get mad if you ain't around. Remember, Miss Chrissy? That's just how life goes. Oh, goodness. That one got me. Goodness. Sorry, y'all. It is blue, Miss Christy. Congratulations. All right, Miss Keisha. Let me go get Miss Christy written on the wheel. I'm going to sneeze, y'all, and I'm sorry. But I feel it coming. Well, there you go. I got some flour over here somewhere. Hold up. But I got this cart, too, that's, well, it's not mine, but I'm going to use it. It's got mango soda and pink Picasso in it. On it, in it, whatever. Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you? RedEye 451. And yes, y'all, I'm fully aware that the actual flavors are fabricated in those, but I love the fruity flavors. I wish weed could taste like that. All right, Miss Keisha, you get a red card. Now, Miss Keisha, you know the next time I come down to see you, if it falls on a Tuesday night or a Friday afternoon, we're going to have to sit out on your porch and play games, right? Just for a little bit for a couple pie, it'd be okay. Strain. Wrong game, Don. It's called Mango Soda and Pink Picasso. There's two different ones, supposedly. Oh, sorry, Miss Brenda. You're right. My bad. You are right. Soon as that's where I goofed the first time. You know, Miss Brenda, that is the first time I goofed and gave two people the same number. And I still can't get it right, and I'm sorry. Congratulations, Miss Keisha. Let's go get Miss Keisha on the wheel. All right, Miss Angie Payne. RedEye 106. I very rarely cancel my shows, but that'll be a RedEye on location. You're very welcome, my dear. That's why it sticks with me, but I wish I could get it right. Because as soon as you said that, I went, shit, I did it again. But, you know, I called Canagrammy the wrong number for like a year. I was going around calling her RedEye 91, and she's RedEye 92. I don't know what my camera is doing, y'all. Hold on. It keeps blinking, at least on my end. I'm like, wait a minute. I gotta glance at my phone here to see if it does it for y'all or if it's just me. See? I don't know. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Shane. But I'm glad edibles work for you because edibles don't work for me. Except for my own and Dawn's caramels. I used to melt them down into a cup of hot chocolate. Then you had hot cocoa caramel. I must be Miss Brenda because I always think that, and I know I'm wrong. Oh well, I see why. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. It says my camera needs an update, but I'll see if I can get it to turn back on. Miss Angie, did I give you a card yet? Well, it says it's done, but maybe it'll pop back through. It told me it would let me know when it needed to do something, and it popped back on. So it's just doing all kinds of stuff in the background right this second, I guess. Okay. No, Miss Angie Payne, I don't think I gave you a card because I'm high, but I could have. You get a blue one. No, because Keisha was the last one. Okay. You get a blue card, Miss Angie. I got high and I forgot, y'all. Well, Miss Brittany, you are actually, there's only one other person in front of you now. So you're welcome back just in time. My camera's giving me issues, so we're having a bit of a technical problem. All right, Miss Angie, give me a second. And I'll see if I can get this, if it'll pop back on, because it says it's 70% done already. So just give it another minute or so, and it should pop right back. There we go. Miss Angie says blue, and you get a blue card. Oh, I was stretching my back. Congratulations, Miss Angie. Miss Cheryl, it is now your turn. RedEye 369. I hope you're doing well. Makes sense. Oh, well, I'm glad you like that picture. I don't remember where I found it. I seen it on Facebook one day, and I was like, yeah, I'm stealing that. I can't talk right now. I'm doing pothead shit. All right, Miss Cheryl, you get a blue card. Y'all, I seen a T-shirt over at my sister-in-law's house in the apartment in the building she lives in, the apartment building, and his T-shirt was gray T-shirt, and in red writing across the front, it said, "If you find me offensive, I suggest you stop finding me." I so need that T-shirt. I laughed so hard I cried when I seen it. And I haven't seen him since to ask him where he got it. Congratulations. Go ahead, Miss Cheryl, to our list, and then will be Miss Brittany's turn. All right, Miss Brittany. I was making sure I didn't miss anybody. You get a red card, my dear. Really? I'm going to have to go to Five Below. I've got one across the street. Seriously. I need that t-shirt. Seriously. Everybody knows I've got that little catio around my fence, a little fence around my patio to keep Holly on the patio, you know. Congratulations, Miss Brittany. It is red. Let's get you added to the Wheel of Winners. Anyway, on my fence, on the outside where you can read it, there is a sign that says, "Caution, my sense of humor may offend you." So the t-shirt would just fit, right? And I would wear it proudly because I love the t-shirts that are like that. I've got one that says, "If you can read this, you're standing too close." And brains are awesome. I wish everyone had one. I still ain't worn my Jelly Roll t-shirt. The whole thing of it is I don't know if they're selling big enough to fit me because I'm a fat ass, at least not at my Five Below. I might have to go to fivebelow.com and see what we can do. Hi, Miss Dawn. How are you? RedEye 214. 16. Damn, I'm messing up numbers left and right today. Miss Dawn, you get a blue card. What is it with me? The numbers that I got confused when I first got them, I'm confusing them all today. My brain's just not. I get Miss Dawn and her son's numbers confused all the time. And I don't even know who's in between them. That's the messed up part. Do you know, Miss Dawn, who's RedEye 215? I don't have my cheat sheet open or I'd go look. Congratulations, it is blue. Go get you added to the wheel. Because Miss Christie's 212, Matthew's 214, you're 216. But who's in between y'all? That's terrible. All right, Miss Keisha, I'll let you know because I don't know if I'll make it over there today. It'll probably be tomorrow because now that it's gotten dark, I know it's getting colder and I don't want to walk that far. And I'm not driving that far, so I will walk just tomorrow morning. I got to go over there and get something for the 7-year-old anyway, so it'll be all right. I might just give him $5 and be like, "Here." Seems to be easiest sometimes. Then he can spend it on some Roblox with the rest of the money he gets from his birthday. All right, Miss Angie Payne. That's because me and Danny were talking about Orlando. Google's listening, y'all. Anybody else want to play? Because let's see, it was 74 when I started the show according to my computer, and now according to my computer it is 64. And it's just going to keep dropping into the 50s, and then I think tomorrow it's only supposed to get into the 60s, I think. It'll be warm enough for all them 7-year-olds to go outside to the playground. Which means I don't have to climb 3 flights of stairs to go to his house. It's wait till they come outside and play. Because we all know I don't do stairs. We still got about 10 more minutes till we even make it to an hour, and we can't end the show before an hour, y'all. We ain't never done that. It's been a long time since I've needed to fill the dead space, though. But that's my fault, because I've been missing. I ain't even been on Facebook telling people to remember to come to the show, because I just ain't been. I need to get back into doing that. Life went to hell in a handbasket. Hey. Oh, well, I don't know what I went that for. That's something that's going to bore you and put you to sleep. Well, Miss Brenda, I always offer. I don't force people to put in a hashtag if they don't want to. I know I've been all over the place the last few months, y'all, but y'all have been amazing for being here. Y'all keep me sane. Well, Pops, I was going to the Misfits on Sundays. And then to the Twisteds when they popped up to do the motivational videos or the races or whatnot, just because I like hanging out with them. But I can't focus to watch a live. Ask Thomas. RedEye 242, he was live the other day. I popped up for about 15 minutes and I told him I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was going because I just, I tried. I just can't pay attention to much anymore. But wintertime's coming. Maybe we'll all start spending more time in the house and get back into spending time with the people on the internet that we used to enjoy. I'll always be here. Well, not always. I will be here 98% of the time, y'all. I've missed more time this year than I have in 6 years, y'all. Last year was a little bit rough at the beginning, but hey. 2026 got to be better, right? Miss Brenda, I just kind of stopped going to everywhere because I just had more important things to tend to, and I still miss people. I check in with some of them, but when you don't have the attention span to sit there and interact with the people in a live, and you just put the phone on the arm of the chair and don't pay any attention to it. It's Miss Susan Roddy in here, Angie Payne. I don't have my phone on the comments, so I can't tell. If you are, hi, Hot Rod. It's nice to see you, beautiful. We're just hanging out for a little bit before we wrap up playing RedEye, BlueEye. And I don't know who all's been here, but we're up to 481 now, y'all. We're almost there. We need like 19 more. And I know there's 2 people trying to get the number 500 spot, so we'll see what number they actually get, what number they come into my inbox. I know one of them's been paying attention because he just sent me a message the other day and told me he knows I was getting close. Well, that's all right. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. That reminds me, Amber, better out than in, though. Anybody got any fun plans? Everybody got their plans made for Thanksgiving. Well, yeah, Miss Brenda, they are. But at a certain point, you have to be Switzerland. And Dawn can vouch for this. Shane can vouch for this. And a couple other people in the community can vouch for this. I don't care who you are. I don't pick sides. I don't care what's going on in the candy community. I am Switzerland. I will not pick sides. I will not block somebody because somebody else doesn't like them. I don't. RedEye 18 don't play that game. Oh. Dawn, that sounds delicious. Me and my kids were actually planning on having, hold on, Miss Brenda, I got it written down. We're actually going to have some steak and potatoes, and I was informed by the neighbors upstairs. Hi, Emily. Emily's RedEye 461. I was informed by the neighbors upstairs that regardless of what I thought I was doing on Thanksgiving, I will be going with them for Thanksgiving dinner because if I don't, they're going to come drag me out of my house and take me anyway. But these are the same wonderful, lovely, loving neighbors that made sure to drug me out on the 4th of July along with my children. Because none of them let me sit in the house and miss the fireworks. Every one of them come by and made sure I was outside watching the fireworks. So I have no doubt they would probably come here and try to drag me out of the house if I didn't go willingly. So I'm going to at least go take some fruit salad, maybe pick up a plate. You can. And I don't know if y'all know how to be quiet. I'll get up and unlock the door here in a minute. Shake and bake chicken. I haven't had that in so long, Shane. That sounds really good. I'm going to have to invest in some shake and bake. Let me unlock my door. Okay, children, the door is open. Oh. I've had a fascination for steamed cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots lately. And I don't know why, but I've just been obsessed with... I like the steamable bags I can buy at Walmart and Aldi's. Throw the shit in the microwave. By the time you're done making the rest of dinner, it's steamed and ready to go. But I like steamed vegetables. They were probably out sitting in the parking lot. I can almost bet you they were out sitting in the parking lot waiting to see if I answered, because I think I hear them in the hallway. And there ain't no way they walked over here that fast. She couldn't have even driven around here that fast. They had to have already been here. All right, Miss Brenda. Sorry. Loaded baked potatoes sound good too. See, but I don't need much for a loaded baked potato. A good seasoning, some sour cream, some butter, grilled chicken maybe. I like grilled chicken. Aldi sells these bags of grilled chicken strips. I love them. I use them for everything. Well, I can understand that. I don't have the patience to steam veggies. That's why I like the microwavable bags that I can throw in that's frozen, fresh frozen. It's all right. Bacon, cheese, onion. Cheese, yeah, you can put some cheese on there. Oh, look at there. Congratulations, Miss Brenda. See, I've never had cabbage beef soup, but I've heard it's delicious. You just gotta... I've not been around anybody that usually makes cabbage. Oh, excuse me. That sounds yummy. Miss Valerie, how are you? RedEye 303. All right, Miss Brenda, I'm going to go get you on the wheel. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Don, jalapeno chicken is not the only way to go. It's the only way you go. I don't do spicy of any kind because it gives me heartburn, and heartburn leads to a sour stomach. And I hate when I get a sour stomach because then I can't eat anything. Not even peanut butter without throwing up. And it irritates the out of me because I can't do anything but just wait for it to go away. No, it's not. For you, maybe. Not for me. I can't do spicy. I'm learning how to season it differently, though. Give me a break. I'm learning new things. I'm learning. Yeah, I can't because my heartburn gets too bad. That's what happens. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. And I hope you do. This weather being back and forth don't help none, I'm sure. Reminds me I should probably go check on Miss Penny. Yeah, Miss Angie, I seen the tags the other day and I had missed it because my phone had died while I was out driving around. Because sometimes it's Carolina cayenne peppers to sprout. Ooh. You'll have to show me pictures when they actually start growing, Shane. When they're tiny, I think they're absolutely adorable, but you know. I can't do spicy. I know spicy food smells amazing, but I can't do spicy food. And I've even got my neighbors trained. Usually, if they're making like jerk chicken or something, they'll fry like 2 or 3 pieces that's just seasoned without being jerked, and they'll set them to the side, and those go on my plate. Makes you smile when they remember that much, because that means they care, that they took the time to remember. I don't eat spicy food. And by I mean cook a lot. I think last time we cooked chicken, I think they cooked like 7 pounds of chicken. We like to cook when we cook. But they remembered to make some that wasn't spicy. Only about 3 pieces, but hey, that's all I need. What's up, Waylon? How are you, RedEye 466? We're just hanging out, getting ready to do the last call for the hashtag and get our wheel spun for our stickers today. And just so y'all know, there's only been 1 yellow card drawn out of the deck. There's still 1 more in there, but there's also still half a deck of cards. So that's a good thing to do, Miss Angie Payne. Every once in a while, Facebook likes to rearrange them. And rearrange the priority on them and make it to where it only shows you sometimes, not every time. Facebook irritates me. But I love Facebook, because without Facebook, I wouldn't have met any of y'all. Oh, well, be careful driving, sir. We're doing all right. Unfortunately, I won't make it till tomorrow, but I hope you guys have a blast. I'm not driving very far out of town. Nope. Unfortunately. The furthest I'm going from Galesburg is Knoxville. Knoxville, Illinois, let me clarify, because there's a lot of Knoxvilles. Or to Abington, because I got to go back to that Casey's, because they had some things that I haven't seen at anybody else Casey's. Oh, no one's coming. I'm sorry. I was going to be there, but honestly, I ain't really got the gas money to go to Peoria right now. Because, you know, that's just how things go sometimes. Because I had plans to be there or at Canacraft, and unfortunately, I won't be it either. No, ma'am, not Knoxville, Tennessee. Wayland's a lot closer than Knoxville, Tennessee. Wayland is technically only about, what is it, Wayland? Peoria is 32 miles from Galesburg, 38 miles from Galesburg. Oh, well, that's good. I hope you guys have fun. I really do. I will try to keep my phone, pay attention to my phone to see if you go. Are you planning on going live while everybody's at Friendsgiving? Because I'll set an alarm to keep an eye out for you. At least come in and say hi. If not, you know. Because Saturdays are hit and miss. Sometimes you do shows and sometimes you don't. I was just talking about getting back into a schedule, kind of like the one you got, where, you know. But my shows are always at the same time. They have been for years. Because we got Fridays at 7:10 and Fridays at 4:20 and Tuesdays at 7:10. I have to just keep my eyes open when I'm not running around, because I do have a 7-year-old's birthday party tomorrow. Yes, Miss Valerie, Thanksgiving's only like 2 weeks away. It's like the 27th, so about 2 weeks, almost a little over 2 weeks, a little under 2 weeks away. All right. This is the last call for the hashtag. If you don't have it in and you don't know what it is, except for Waylon. If Waylon just says yes, I'll let him play, because he's driving and he doesn't have time to put in a hashtag. And I don't want him to try texting and driving. That's not safe. Miss Valerie, I was too, because Halloween snuck up on me in a hurry. I will try to remember to share it to the RedEye Club page, Miss Angie, if I catch it. Waylon can share it in there too if he wants to. I don't have a problem with that. He's a RedEye. He can post his shows every day in there if he wants. But I've told him this already. He just don't do it. Halloween snuck up on me quick and in a hurry. I didn't realize it was already the end of October. But see, Keisha, it shouldn't have snuck up on us because I seen you at the beginning of October. And that seems like it was fucking forever ago. Oh, I hear children.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
You can be loud if you want.
Yeah, you can be loud. Yeah, you mean one of these? Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, Miss Valerie, you have a good night and tell your husband we said hello. That makes sense. You can do that. We'll have to remember if you get any red eyes in there, you'll have to learn which ones are red eyes and tell them to go share your live in the RedEye group. Because you've got quite a few red eyes that hang out with you all the time. Right off the top of my head, I'm too high to think about it, but that happens sometimes. All right, we're going to see if we can get this wheel loaded. Or you got the purple. They come to get cones, y'all, and we got colored cones. All right. All right, Mr. Whalen, we're not going anywhere yet. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Max, you want a chair? I'm good. Okay. That's it, because I'm just using it for a footstool, so. I think it's dab time, y'all. There you go, Shane. Can't beat a free turkey. Unless you don't eat turkey. I don't eat turkey. But, that's me.
I love turkey.
And so, that's just not me. Would you rather we have turkey on Thanksgiving instead of steak?
I more smell like roasted turkey and stuff. That's the kind of lunch meat I eat. It's like
we've got a cook in the other room that I'm pretty sure knows how to roast a turkey.
All I know is Heidi had them cheap the other day.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
I don't know if that's still the one or not, but originally the sale was like some odd a pound or some shit.
That's usually how we do it. Goodness gracious. All right. Y'all, are we going to shovel it or are we going to spin it? What's up, Ted? You are not too late, Ted, if you and Miss Deb would like to play. Because we just got the wheel loaded, but there's only been 13 players so far. Don't y'all hear alone.
Oh, yeah, in case they're worried about it.
it's not.
Oh,
Look at the front of it. There's two different flavors.
How are you, RedEye 220? I hope you and Miss Deb are doing great. RedEye 269.
Mom likes the fruity one. It was endless.
Well, there's 2 for shuffle. And 1 for spin. Oh, goodness. All right, Mr. Ted, you get a blue card. Who? And I didn't see that about Miss Deb until after I gave you your card, because usually ladies go first. Thank you, Miss Deb. And that's 3 for shuffle from Mr. Chris Trailer. No, it's not. The mango soda's better.
Oh, I think Mom likes the fruit flavor.
Well, fuck all y'all.
Mom's greedy.
Pickles are not. All right, we'll shuffle the wheel after everybody gets added to it. Oh, Mr. Ted. Unfortunately, hashtag second because it is red, sir. Goodness. I need woke up. What's that? There we go. Well, welcome back, Mr. Whalen. As you came back, Mr. Whalen, we'll get you a card here in a second. You might as well play. You're here. All right, Ted. You get a red card this time. So what's it going to be, Mr. Ted? Is it going to be a red eye or a blue eye? I'm going to sneeze.
I was trying not to.
Maybe not. My nose is tickling like I'm going to sneeze. Maybe I need to smoke this weed right here. I'm going to sneeze. This is mystery weed. This is all the weed that y'all, RedEye 474, and everybody's been leaving on my table. I just we got a fruit salad.
With Michigan weed in there.
Mm-hmm. Blueberry.
He also went to New York.
New York. To New York.
Well,
On the same trip you went to Michigan and
that's a hell of a road trip.
here.
Congratulations.
And their car.
Oh my. All right, we're going to give Miss Deb a red card. Ted, but Deb gets a red card while I put you on the wheelers. Okay. Oh, where did the comments go? There they are. Miss Deb gets a red card. Almost killed your neighbor earlier. She probably mad at me.
Oh,
Upstairs. What does Miss Deb say? She's got a red card.
the one that takes porch trips or
Hmm?
the one that goes on porch adventures or the one above him?
What about him? Mm-hmm. I'm Jim. Unfortunately. He come over here at 5:30 and he's like, Lynn. I was like, nope, I'm busy. He was like, Lynn. I was like, nope, I'm busy. Oh, he says, what? And then I muted the show long enough to be like, it's after 4 o'clock. I can't help you right now. And then I ignored the fact that he was standing out there. Y'all, Playing peekaboo again. I'm still holding that card up. That's ridiculous. All right, Mr. Ted, we're going to try. Damn. I have another red card, Deb. I'm sorry. What happens when your cards stick together? And that's why I muted the chat, because there goes Cheesy Weenie again.
Yeah,
Did they ever come over?
No. They never do, though. They run on weenie time.
Mm-hmm.
How about the other neighbors, y'all? Hey, there's that blue card y'all been waiting for. Oh, Mr. Ted. Congratulations. Let me go back and Miss Deb this number to the wheel. Mr. Whalen, it is your turn, sir. Hi, Dewey. How are you? Dewey's RedEye 447.
We love when foxes speak. Cannot install. Actively playing the game.
Hey, I got a hot pepper that thinks it. Congratulations, Ted. You are both on the wheel of winners. Yeah, Shane. There's a long drawn out story to us and our nicknames for the neighbors. I guess it was a week ago Tuesday, I had a house full over here. I had my kids and a couple of the neighbors, and we started some not internet safe things to joke about, because if Facebook were to get that in my algorithm, I don't know what would start popping up on my walls, and I'm not wanting to find out. We will say that we have a newfound love for roosters and weenie dogs. All right, Mr. Whalen, you got a red card. You got to tell me if the next one is red or blue. And that's the easiest way to explain it, y'all. It's some of them that I just can't say on the internet. At least not yet. If she was here, maybe, but she's never here when she's supposed to be here.
She would be saying.
She always comes late. So, Mr. Whalen, is the next card going to be red or blue? Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I disappear and my camera keeps blinking out. Stupid thing. Cheers. Hey, look at there. It is blue, Mr. Whalen. Not for that, but same idea. Congratulations, RedEye 466. You are on our wheel of winners. Okay. Now, we'll get this wheel back up here. There you go, Shane. You hit the nail right on the head. He says, roosters and weenies, that's way beyond me. He has no desire to play with cock. Or to mess with cock, excuse me. I can't read. All right, y'all. And we said we were going to shuffle this up. So let's go over here to this window. And Waylon, I don't know how you do all that stuff at one time with the different windows open in your browser and not get confused. Because I've got 3 windows open and I've confused myself twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as Mr. Ted RedEye 220 says, if you're in it to win it, you'll be here when we spin it. So good luck, y'all. First one up's the RedEye sticker pack. Good night, Dewey. Rest well, RedEye 447. We did. We shuffled her 9 times, Ted. RedEye 106. RedEye 106.
And she wasn't home, so she was like, I don't know.
RedEye 106. I keep forgetting there's a 30-second lag. That 30-second lag's killer when I'm up here by myself, y'all. Okay, who's got the pen? I've been using it instead of smoking a cigarette. Y'all need to quit it, fuckers. RedEye 106, where'd you go? I know you're here listening. There she is. I figured you was here, Miss Angie. Congratulations, my dear. And good luck to everybody else for the RedEye bracelet. And don't forget, if you collect 9 of the little stickers, red or blue or white, just 9 of the little stickers, you can trade them in for a mystery piece of glass or something else. But hey, look at there. That's RedEye number 13. RedEye number 13, are you here? I'm sure you are. I know you are, but I still got to wait for you to say the magic word. You too, Pops. I'll see you Tuesday night if I don't see you before. Give Mama a big hug for me, a couple of them. You'd be surprised how good a good, tight hug feels. Oh, someone got a mad baby.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it. I'll be back Tuesday night at 7:10. There's RedEye number 13. Congratulations, Shane. Peekaboo. Now you can see me again. And I'll get that. Oh, well. They'll get added to my pile over here. One of these days, I'll get my shit together, y'all. I promise. Clearly not today, but one of these days. I will be back Tuesday night. Yeah, because today's Friday. Tuesday night at 7:10. That's nice. I had to think about that for a minute. And I will get I got some things in the works, y'all. Pothead problems. I keep forgetting that I got to get posted on the wall. So keep your eyes open for different things. And don't forget about the waffle that's been up since like April, because it'd be nice to fill it, or I can just return everybody's money to it. We'll make that decision. But I want everybody to remember to always smile. Exercise your face. You know, it takes more muscles for that RBF than it does to smile, right? So exercise your face. Be kind. Compliment a stranger. I don't care if it's the cashier at the gas station. I like your nails. I like your shirt. You know. And above all else, hug your friends and family. Seriously, y'all. Hugs are important. We will see y'all Tuesday night.